Hey there, welcome to your week 16, day 1 workout. Today's workout's gonna be body weight and kettlebell only. But if you don't have a kettlebell, that's fine. We can substitute dumbbells or bags instead of that kettlebell. Let's warm it up. The first movement we have here is a kneeling straight leg raise. So you're in that kneeling side plank position, but your top leg is straight. Your toe is turned slightly down and you're lifting that leg up and slightly back. While you do that, you're keeping your hips through and high. You're gonna do 10 reps on each side. The second movement here is down dog TKEs. So you're starting in the bear plank position, back flat, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. And you're pushing your head through your arms, but you're also focusing on fully extending your knees. Lock those knees out at the top and then returning to that bear plank in between each rep. You're gonna do 10 reps here. The first movement in this next group is a 1 plus a half goblet squat. So hold some weight right in front of you, goblet style. Get all the way down to the bottom of your squat, come up halfway, return to the bottom, and then stand all the way up. That is 1 rep. And we're gonna do 10 of them. So it's basically like you're doing 20 squats here. There's a lot of time under tension. Focus on good positioning, which means keeping your back tall and keeping your weight balanced, keeping your hips underneath you, okay? 10 of these. The second movement in this group is a one-arm overhead press. So you're gonna start that weight right at your shoulder, keep your core rigid, and you're actually gonna tuck your ribs down, which helps you keep your torso vertical. From here, you're pressing overhead, maintaining that rigid torso position. At the top, your joints are stacked. Your wrist is over top of your shoulder, which is over top of your hips. Everything is in alignment. You're gonna do 10 to 15 reps on each side, letting your weight dictate how many reps you do. The third movement in this group is a straight arm plank with opposite shoulder taps. Set up your feet nice and wide, and your core is tight, and then you're touching your opposite shoulder, trying to limit how much you twist and shift. You're gonna do 10 on each side, 20 total shoulder taps. First movement in this next group is a kettlebell swing. So this is similar to an RDL in concept because it's mostly a hip hinge. Your knees are going to be soft, but your knees aren't going to bend and straighten like a squat as you do this movement. So you're pushing that kettlebell through your hips, and then you're aggressively extending the hips, limiting movement at the knee. As you can see, push the hips back to get the kettlebell through the legs, and then aggressively extend the hips to bring that kettlebell up to about shoulder height at the top. I want you to do 15 reps here. Here we have a one-arm unsupported row. It's like a bent over row. So your back is flat, you're hinging at your hips, you're gonna bend your knees, and then you're pulling that weight up to your side. Now this arm is just hanging free, not holding on to anything. Let your weight dictate your reps here, but do anywhere from 10 to 20 reps on each side. This is a core exercise called side bends. You're gonna stand tall, feet about hip width, with a weight just in one hand. And what you're doing is you're pushing your hips out the opposite direction. So weight is in the left hand, push the hips to the right, and then stand tall at the top. It's a small range of motion, but what we're doing is working the hips and obliques here. So I want you to do from 20 to 30 reps on each side. Keep going if you can, get up to 30, and then switch sides. Your challenge for today is curls, max reps. So you're starting with the weight just in one hand, curl that weight up to your shoulder and then back down. Start with your weak side if you know which side that is, and then you'll have to match those reps with your stronger side. Do as many reps as you can and then switch. Go get it.